Hey guys, it's Bridget. I just want to get on here. I'm just starting. Um, I've been channeling some messages. I hope y'all can hear me. Um, let's see. I've been channeling some messages, and I'm gonna clean out any entities, any negative energies that are around me. And I'm just calling the ancestors. Hmm? Yes. Uh, I heard somebody's ego needs. You have to when you are able to uh, appreciate the little things is that's why, because you do appreciate the little things, that's why uh, you dodge your ego. That's why you're an original gangster. And your ancestors are too. You broke the curse on your bloodline. And they said something about like Tony Montana, and you're not like the fake one like on TV. You're in real life. That's cool. Something about the color red. Um, red. Okay, let's see. Something will happen on next, like on a Monday. Um, Something will happen on a Monday. 143. I heard James Bond. He's a detective. He was in the military or something like that. He's a detective or private investigator. Confirmation. I heard James Bond. I heard look up murder soul suspects. Murder soul suspects. It's a game. So like when I pulled my story's crazy. My story's crazy. Um, like I don't even know where to begin with my story. Um, but my mother, I have a picture of my mother, and I can show everybody we have the same face. Like I was raised in a family that everything was secret, like very secret. And yeah, I was a hidden Jew, like a real Jew. Like I'm not like my story's so crazy. It's like what they have on the movies. Like there's more people. Like my bloodline's like Egyptian bloodline, and it gets deep, yeah. But a lot of kids that are like psychic mediums, like their bloodlines are royal and stuff. They've been switched, and like the grandmother I was raised by, like it's some crazy deep stuff. It's like a lot. It's like crazy. It's hard to explain, but it's the truth. And like I found her picture, and it was like the same picture. Also had a bunch of psychic mediums on this newspaper, and I lost the newspaper. But there's a lot. There's my mom's got a best friend. Like the story's crazy. Um, it's crazy, but it's real. But when I looked up her name, it was in the newspaper. It was in the grandmother and my grandmother that I was raised by was very secret, like very secret. But like I was like the brother I had was always say you're adopted, and like since I was a kid, I always stood up for what was right. Like always, and I got in trouble for it, and it just was like all like my brothers and sisters like none of I was like the black sheep because my soul was different. My soul has been here for a long time. My bloodline, and you can tell. It's easy to tell if you're like in your family, if you're related to somebody. It's your soul. Like you, you have to like break generational curses. But a lot of kids were switched. Like a lot of like ancient Africa, ancient Egypt, ancient like. But anyways, I'm just gonna get on here and but yeah, no, I looked up her name, and like so like in my like with my and this is like real life. This is not like, and there's other ones out there that are like me. You were like raised in foster care and stuff like that. And some of y'all's families was like really royal. Either they were like by the upper elites playing puppets in people's lives. They um, uh, they know how to do. Uh, you have to be ready to like just have your confidence. You got to be ready because like when you start glowing up and you start who you are, because you will glow up, but it's like you gotta have your it's really crazy. Um, but I know I found it was in the when I in it was like this skeleton key closet that I never like. I knew something like the grandmother had was like a dark. She was dark. Something was it was different. It was like really weird. It was like it was like we were. She raised me, you know what I mean? But she was really different. Ah, it's getting cold around. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. Um, but I looked this up, and because I've never seen anybody like that was my face. Like I was like, wow, that looks. She looks just like me, and I knew it was me. It was like my mom, and because of the mother that I was raised by, and nothing against her, but like me and their daughters were switched, and uh, but I was abused really bad. I don't even think it was the grandmother that I was raised by, but I don't even think like they have my mother, the one I was raised by, so fooled. Like she's German and Italian, like who I am. And my dad really is native, but my mom, she's Jew. And but I was switched with and they did not expect me to find this out, y'all. like so like there's a woman that's running around saying like she's me and she's in the CIA. Shit is deep. But I found her picture, and there's another picture. Like there's another lady. Like there was a bunch of wedding pictures, but it's a bunch of psychic mediums that like the moms are like in the CIA, and like they went out like the psychic mediums went and like they were judges, like real judges, and um, they would go to different like country. They were like being put on cases, like solve like high crime cases because they're psychic mediums, and they have all kinds of different gifts, but people would use them for their like to solve like crimes investigations, and a lot of people that sacrifice innocent to drink. I mean, it's some real deep shit to drink their blood. It's called adrenochrome to like have a glow because they want to do wicked and not they want to do it the cheat way and glow up by drinking the innocent. Like they call themselves vampires and shit. They're Luciferians. But see my real mother in the and so I looked her name up, and in this game is a daughter like finding her real mom, and like this is like, and I was never allowed like go in this closet. I wasn't allowed to do anything for some reason. Like the way I got treated, because I was abused really bad growing up by like, and I always like didn't understand like because like I was such a good kid. Like I was only reason why I was a rebel is because um one of them was like it was like the guidance. I've always been like a leader rebel, and like I would get in like it was like the craziest stuff. Like nothing ever made any sense of like how like the the ones like in my family they I mean it was just like I wanted to it was everything was very hard on me, and I'm like the one that had the best soul. Like just being honest, I had the one that had the caring soul. I was like, but I was like raised to be like my grandmother that I had. I was like her, like it was like I was a slave, and then when my granddad passed away, she got like it was some deep shit, and like anyways, we'll get more in that. I just had to get that out. Okay.